tucked inside a book. The one where you're laughing at the way my hair shook. The edges are yellow and the gloss is starting to crack, like a map to a city that I can't ever go back. The record player's humming a scratchy, tired tune, while the dust motes are dancing in the late afternoon. They don't make them like this anymore, so heavy and deep, the kind of jagged memories that you're forced to keep. It's a vintage kind of heartbreak, an antique kind of pain, like an old leather jacket left out in the rain. It's out of style and worn out, but it's still hanging on, a classic black and white movie after everyone is gone. I'm living in a museum of the way we used to feel, with a vintage kind of heartbreak that refuses to heal. There's a stack of handwritten letters tied up with a bow, filled with forevers from a girl who I used to know. The ink is a little bit faded, the paper is thin, tracing the lines of the person I could have been. It's a high fidelity sorrow, a long playing grief, a slow burning fire that offers no relief. Modern love is a flicker, a swipe on a screen, but what we had was a monument, a cinematic scene. Now I'm just a collector of things that fell apart, polishing the wreckage of a mid-century heart. It's a vintage kind of heartbreak, an antique kind of pain, like an old leather jacket left out in the rain. It's out of style and worn out, but it's still hanging on, a classic black and white movie after everyone is gone. I'm living in a museum of the way we used to feel, with a vintage kind of heartbreak that refuses to heal. Everything's an heirloom, everything's a ghost. It's the things we can't replace that hurt the absolute most. Just a vintage heart beating in the dark, followed by the soft crackle of static. I found that old Polaroid tucked inside a book, the one where you're laughing at the way my hair shook. The edges are yellow and the gloss is starting to crack, like a map to a city that I can't ever go back. The record player's humming a scratchy, tired tune, while the dust motes are dancing in the late afternoon. They don't make them like this anymore, so heavy and deep, the kind of jagged memories that you're forced to keep. It's a vintage kind of heartbreak, an antique kind of pain, like an old leather jacket left out in the rain. It's out of style and worn out, but it's still hanging on. A classic black and white movie after everyone is gone. I'm living in a museum of the way we used to feel, with a vintage kind of heartbreak that refuses to heal. There's a stack of handwritten letters tied up with a bow, filled with forevers from a girl, boy I used to know. The ink is a little bit faded, the paper is thin, tracing the lines of the person I could have been. It's a high fidelity sorrow, a long playing grief, a slow burning fire that offers no relief. Modern love is a flicker, a swipe on a screen, but what we had was a monument, a cinematic scene. Now I'm just a collector of things that fell apart, polished in the wreckage of a mid-century heart. That refuses to heal. Everything's in heirloom, everything's a ghost. It's the things we can't replace that hurt the absolute most. Just a vintage heart beating in the dark. Followed by the soft crackle of static. followed by the soft crackle of static. Sound of a needle lifting off a record, followed by the soft crackle of static.
I'm staring at the person looking back in the glass, trying to find the features of a ghost from the past. The one who had the laughter that you used to crave, before I became the secret that you couldn't save. I see the way you look at me, you look right through my skin, searching for the light that's grown paper thin. I'm still standing here, but I'm miles away, a tired imitation of who I was yesterday. I'd give anything to be the version of me you loved, the one who was easy, the one who was enough. Before the world got heavy and the gold turned into rust, before I broke the promises and turned our us to dust. I'm a stranger in this body, baby, can't you see? I'm grieving for the version of me you loved, and I miss him more than you miss me. You're waiting for a spark that I just can't strike. We're living in a now that doesn't feel like life. I see you check your phone for a text from a different year, when every word I whispered was the only sin of you. Now I'm just a cover of a song you used to know, singing out of tune and moving way too slow. Is there a room in your heart where she's still alive, where we're still laughing on that midnight drive? Or did you lock the door and throw away the key, because you're tired of the person that's replaced your me?
The clouds are heavy, hanging low enough to touch. I didn't think that losing you would ever hurt this much. The air is thick with everything we never got to say, and the blue is turning charcoal as the light just slips away. I'm standing in the garden where the roses used to bloom, but now it's just a graveyard in a quiet, open room. I'm tired of the maybe next times and the someday soon. I'm tired of the silence of this lonely afternoon. I wanna reach up high and tear the sky wide open. Let the rain wash out the words that went unspoken. I wanna hear the thunder scream the way I feel inside, since there's nowhere left for all this broken grief to hide. If I could rip the heavens, maybe I would see your face and find a little mercy in this cold and hollow space. Yeah, I tear the sky open just to find a trace. The stars are playing hide and seek behind a veil of gray, like they're embarrassed of the mess I made of yesterday. I'm looking for a window, I'm looking for a sign, but the universe is deaf to every prayer of mine. I've got a fistful of the stardust that we used to call our own. Now I'm just a pilot flying through the dark alone. They say the sun is shining just above the heavens, but what's a silver lining if the center doesn't exist? I trade 1,000 mornings for a storm that doesn't end. Standing on the corner where we carved our names in line. The rain has smoothed the edges of that better point in time. I got a suitcase full of used to be and a wallet full of dust, trying to remember how to breathe without a we or us. The map we drew together is a blur of tangled ink, and I'm standing on a ledge where I don't even wanna blink. They say a clean slate is a gift, a brand new way to fly, but it feels more like a prison when you've said your last goodbye. Now I'm starting over at zero, back at the very start, with a hollow in my chest where I used to have a heart. The meters reset, the lights are dim, the stage is stripped and bare. I'm reaching for a ghost who isn't standing anywhere. No history to lean on, no milestones left to show, just the cold hard math of learning how to let you go. Yeah, I'm starting over at zero. Every song on the radio feels like a foreign tongue, searching for a melody that hasn't been outsung. I go to buy a loaf of bread and I almost grab for two. Then the silence hits my shoulder like a debt that's overdue. I'm a stranger in my hometown, a tourist in my skin, wondering which door to knock on just to let the daylight in. The street lamps flickering outside the bedroom pane, rhythmically keeping time with the falling rain. I'm tracing every shadow that stretches across the floor, wondering which goodbye was the one that closed the door. I reach across the mattress, but the sheets are cold and flat, just a hollow space where a happy ending's sad. The clock on the wall is a hammer on a nail, reminding me of every time I let our promise fail. Ceiling sparks, just counting my mistakes here in the velvet dark. One for the words I said, and two for what I didn't, three for the selfish heart where all my pride was hidden. I'm building up a mountain out of everything I lack, just counting my mistakes and wishing I could take them back. I remember how you looked when the light began to go, the I'm tired in your eyes that I didn't want to know. I was too busy winning arguments to see I lost the war, to notice that you didn't call me darling anymore. Now the silence is a ledger and the ink is turning black. I'm reading through the pages of the years I can't get back. Is there wishing I could take them back. I remember 100. I've lost track of the count. Just a broken man in a room with a soul-crushing amount of mistakes in the dark. I'm standing in the kitchen where the radio used to play, but I haven't heard a melody since the day you went away. The kettle's whistling sharp enough to cut the heavy air, but it can't drown out the vacancy of your empty wooden chair. I used to complain about the static and the noise, but I'd give my life for one more fight for the echo of your voice. There's no slamming door to mark the end, no final words on which we can depend. Just a slow retreat, a fading light, and a quiet that won't let me sleep tonight.
Under
porch light burning, just in case you lost your way. But the shadows only lengthen in the places where we lay. I found your favorite coffee mug chipped along the rim, a little piece of us that's growing cold and looking dim. I still talk to the silence like you're standing in the door, but the floorboards don't creak under your footsteps anymore. Now I'm just dancing with the echoes in an empty hall, watching every memory we painted start to peel and fall. I reach out for a hand that isn't there to hold, in a house that used to feel like fire, but now just feels like cold. Yeah, I'm screaming out your name against a hollow, chasing after echoes in an empty hall. There's a ghost of your reflection in the mirror by the stairs. I try to look away, but I still see you everywhere. The scent of your old sweater is starting to fade out, and I'm drowning in the maybes and the what was this about. I'm a king of a kingdom made of dust and broken glass, just a witness to the moments that I couldn't make last. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing all the color, leaving nothing but the grief. The silence isn't quiet, no, it's louder than a scream. It's the sound of waking up inside a broken dream. Now I'm just dancing with the echoes in an empty hall, watching every memory we painted start to peel and fall. I reach out for a hand that isn't there to hold, in a house that used to feel like fire, but now just feels like cold. Yeah, I'm screaming out your name against a hollow, chasing after echoes in an empty hall. The light is flickering, the rooms are getting small. Just me and the echoes in an empty hall. I woke up reaching for a hand that wasn't there, just the scent of your shampoo still lingering in the air.
too quiet now, the final song is sung. I walked into the kitchen, set the table for two. Then I stood there in the silence, just staring at the blue. It's the simplest of things that feel the most like stone, like realizing that the we has turned back into loan. And I'm learning how to breathe without you, one shallow gasp at a time, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a rhyme, for a life that's lost its center, for a heart that's lost its beat, walking down a lonely road on cold and heavy feet. It's like my lungs forgot their purpose, like the oxygen is thin. I'm just learning how to breathe without you, and let the world back in. The grocery store is a minefield of the things you used to like. I saw your favorite cereal and it felt like a strike. I'm relearning how to drive without your hand upon my knee, watching all the other places become I used to be. Every sunset is a struggle, every morning is a fight, to convince my heavy spirit that I'll make it through the night. Inhale the absence, exhale the grief, wait for the moment that brings some relief. But the air feels like water, and I'm sinking so deep with a suitcase of promises I couldn't quite keep. And I'm learning how to breathe without you, one shallow gasp at a time, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a rhyme, for a life that's lost its center, for a heart that's lost its beat, walking down a lonely road on cold and heavy feet. It's like my lungs forgot their purpose, like the oxygen is thin. I'm just learning how to breathe without you, and let the world back in. One breath, then another, count to 10 and start again. Just a man, woman in the mirror, learning how to live without my best friend.
watched you pack the pictures, the ones we never framed. I saw the way your lips moved, but you didn't speak my name. You're looking for a skyline that I can never build, trying to find a hollow space that I have never filled. I'd hold on to your jacket, but I know I have to let go, because you're chasing after colors that my garden couldn't show. My best was just a flicker, and you needed the sun. I'm staying at the starting line while you've already begun. So I hope you find the magic that I couldn't make you feel. I hope you find a promise that is finally truly real. I hope his hands are steadier when the world starts to shake, and he mends the little pieces that I didn't know I'd break. Don't look back at the wreckage or the tears I have to live. I just hope you find the everything that I didn't have to give. Maybe I was the anchor when you needed to be a sail. I tried to write a story, but I ran out of detail. You deserve a conversation that doesn't end in sorry, a heart that's wide and open, not a soul that's always weary. I'm learning how to love you by stepping out of you, 'cause the person that you're seeking isn't hidden in me too. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a selfless kind of pain, to pray for your sunshine while I'm standing in the rain. But if your smile is brighter in a house I'll never see, then that's the only comfort that is left behind for me. Stay here with the silence while you find your everything. Clouds are heavy, hanging low enough to touch. I didn't think that losing you ever hurt this much. The air is thick with everything we never got to say, and the blue is turning charcoal as the light just slips away. I'm standing in the garden where the roses used to bloom, but now it's just a graveyard in a quiet, open room. I'm tired of the maybe next times and the someday soon. I'm tired of the silence of this lonely afternoon. I wanna reach up high and tear the sky wide open. Let the rain wash out the words that went unspoken. I wanna hear the thunder scream the way I feel inside, since there's nowhere left for all this broken watched you pack the pictures, the ones we never framed. I saw the way your lips moved, but you didn't speak my name. You're looking for a skyline that I could never build, trying to find a hollow space that I have never filled. I'd hold on to your jacket, but I know I have to let go, because you're chasing after colors that my garden couldn't show. My best was just a flicker, and you needed the sun. I'm staying at the starting line while you've already begun. So I hope you find the magic that I couldn't make you feel. I hope you find a promise that is finally truly real. I hope his hands are steadier when the world starts to shake, and he mends the little pieces that I didn't know I'd break. Don't look back at the wreckage or the tears I have to live. I just hope you find the everything that I didn't have to give. Maybe I was the anchor when you needed to be a sailor. I tried to write a story, but I ran out of detail. You deserve a conversation that doesn't end in sorry, a heart that's wide and open, not a soul that's always weary. I'm learning how to love you by stepping out of you, 'cause the person that you're seeking isn't hidden in me too. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, a selfless kind of pain, to pray for your sunshine while I'm standing in the rain. But if your smile is brighter in a house I'll never see, then that's the only comfort that is left behind for me. Find the peace I couldn't bring. I'll stay here with the silence while you find your everything. reaching for a hand that wasn't there. Just the scent of your shampoo still lingering in the air. The habit of good morning died halfway off my tongue. In a house that feels too quiet now, the final song is sung. I walked into the kitchen, set the table for two. Then I stood there in the silence, just staring at the blue. It's the simplest of things that feel the most like stone, like realizing that the wheat has turned back into loam. And I'm learning how to breathe without you, one shallow gasp at a time, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a rhyme, for a life that's lost its center, for a heart that's lost its beat, walking down a lonely road on cold and heavy feet. It's like my lungs forgot their purpose, like the oxygen is thin. I'm just learning how to breathe without you, and let the world back in. The grocery store is a minefield of the things you used to like. I saw your favorite cereal and it felt like a strike. I'm relearning how to drive without your hand upon my knee, watching all the art places become a used to be. Every sunset is a struggle, every morning is a fight, to convince my heavy spirit that I'll make it through the night. Inhale the absence, exhale the grief, wait for the moment that brings some relief. But the air feels like water, and I'm sinking so deep, with a suitcase of promises I couldn't quite keep. without my best friend. I'm standing on the corner where we carved our names in line, but the rain has smoothed the edges of that better point in time. I've got a suitcase full of used to be and a wallet full of dust, trying to remember how to breathe without a we or us. The map we drew together is a blur of tangled ink, and I'm standing on a ledge where I don't even wanna blink. They say a clean slate is a gift, a brand new way to fly, but it feels more like a prison when you said your last goodbye. Now I'm starting over at zero, back at the very start, with a hollow in my chest where I used to have a heart. The meters reset, the lights are dimmed, the stage is stripped and bare. I'm reaching for a ghost who isn't standing anywhere. No history to lead on, no milestones left to show, just a cold hard math of learning how to let you go. Yeah, starting over at zero. Every song on the radio feels like a foreign tongue, searching for a melody that hasn't been outsung. I go to buy a loaf of bread and I almost grab for two. Then the silence hits my shoulder like a debt that's overdue. I'm a stranger in my hometown, a tourist in my skin, wondering which door to knock on just to let the daylight in. One was the number of the nights we spent awake, two was the pair of us that I managed to break, but zero is the temperature of this lonely empty bed, and zero is the number of the words left to be said. Yeah, I'm standing in the kitchen where the radio used to play, but I haven't heard a melody since the day you went away. The kettle's whistling sharp enough to cut the heavy air, but it can't drown out the vacancy of your empty wooden chair. I used to complain about the static and the noise, but I'd give my life for one more fight, for the echo of your voice. There's no slamming door to mark the end, no final words on which we can depend. Just a slow retreat, a fading light, and a quiet that won't let me sleep tonight. Oh, I'm learning that silence is the loudest goodbye. It's a thundering roar under a cloudless sky. It's the sound of the forever that we never got to keep. It's the scream of every secret that I'm forced to bury deep. I didn't need a hurricane to watch my world collide. Just this deafening silence where you used to be inside. I find your hairbrush in the drawer, a strand of golden thread, a ghost of all the good mornings that we haven't even said. The clock is ticking on the wall, it sounds like falling stones, breaking through the marrow of my shivering, brittle bones. I try to hum our favorite tune just to fill the hollow space, but the notes all die before they reach the memory of your face. If you'd tried, I could have answered. If you'd cried, I could have stayed, but you left me with a quiet that I'm terrified I made. It's a vacuum in the hallway, it's a desert in the bed, it's the noise of everything we left unsaid. Yeah, I'm learning that silence is the loudest goodbye. It's a thundering roar under a cloudless sky. It's the sound of the forever that we never got to keep. It's the scream of every secret that I'm forced to bury deep. I didn't need a hurricane to watch my world collide. Just this deafening silence where you used to be inside. It's ringing in my ears. It's more than I can take. The quietest heart makes the loudest break. Silence. left the porch light burning, just in case you lost your way. But the shadows only lengthen in the places where we lay. I found your favorite coffee mug chipped along the rim, a little piece of us that's growing cold and looking dim. I still talk to the silence like you're standing in the door, but the floorboards don't creak under your footsteps anymore. Now I'm just dancing with the echoes in an empty hall, watching every memory we painted start to peel and fall. I reach out for a hand that isn't there to hold, in a house that used to feel like fire but now just feels like cold. Yeah, I'm screaming out your name against a hollow wall, chasing after echoes in an empty hole. There's a ghost of your reflection in the mirror by the stairs. I try to look away, but I still see you everywhere. The scent of your old sweater is starting to fade out, and I'm drowning in the maybes and the what was this about. I'm a king of a kingdom made of dust and broken glass, just a witness to the moments that I couldn't make last. You say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing all the color, leaving nothing but the grief. The silence isn't quiet, no, it's louder than a scream. It's the sound of waking up inside a broken dream. Now I'm just dancing with the echoes in an empty hall, watching every memory we painted start to peel and fall. I reach out for a hand that isn't there to hold, in a house that used to feel like fire but now just feels like cold. Yeah, I'm screaming out your name against a hollow wall, chasing after echoes in an empty hall. The light is flickering, the rooms are getting small, just me and the echoes in an empty hall. The street lamps flickering outside the bedroom pane, rhythmically keeping time with the falling rain. I'm tracing every shadow that stretches across the floor, wondering which goodbye was the one that closed the door. I reach across the mattress, but the sheets are cold and flat, just a hollow space where a happy ending time I let our promise fail. Now I'm wide awake and staring at the ceiling sparks, just counting my mistakes here in the velvet dark. One for the words I said, and two for what I didn't, three for the selfish heart where all my pride was hidden. I'm building up a mountain out of everything I lack, just counting my mistakes and wishing I could take them back. I remember how you looked when the light began to go. I'm tired in your eyes that I didn't want to know. I was too busy winning arguments to see I'd lost the war, to notice that you didn't call me darling anymore. Now the silence is a ledger and the ink is turning black. I'm reading through the pages of the years I can't get back. Is there a number high enough to pay the debt I owe? Is there a way to fix a heart that I let go? I'm a mathematician of a life I threw away, adding up the should have beens until the brave bell here in the velvet dark. One for the words I said, and two for what I didn't, three for the selfish heart where all my pride was hidden. I'm building up a mountain out of everything I lack, just counting my mistakes and wishing I could take them back. I've lost track of the count, just a broken memory. Ooh, with a soul crushing amount of mistakes in the dark. I'm staring at the person, looking back in the glass, trying to find the features of a ghost from the past, the one who had the laughter that you used to crave, before I became a secret that you couldn't save. I see the way you look at me, you look right through my skin, searching for the light that's grown paper thin. I'm still standing here, but I'm miles away. A tired imitation of who I was yesterday. I'd give anything to be the version of me you loved. The one who was easy, the one who was enough. Before the world got heavy and the gold turned into rust. Before I broke the promises and turned our rust to dust. I'm a stranger in this body, baby, can't you see? I'm grieving for the version of me you loved. And I miss him more than you miss me. You're waiting for a spark that I just can't strike. We're living in a now that doesn't feel like life. I see you check your phone for a text from a different year, when every word I whispered was the only thing you'd hear. Now I'm just a cover of a song you used to know, singing out of tune and moving way too slow. Is there a room in your heart where she's still alive? Where we're still laughing on that midnight drive? Or did you lock the door and throw away the key? Because you're tired of the person that's replaced the old me. I'd give anything to be the version of me you love. The one who was easy, the one who was enough. Before the world got heavy and the gold turned into rust. Before I broke the promises and turned our rust to dust. I'm a stranger in this body, baby, can't you see? I'm grieving for the version of me you loved. And I miss him more than you miss me. I'm sorry, I'm the one who's left. I'm sorry, he's gone. I'm just the shadow of the man that you lean your life upon. I woke up reaching for a hand, it wasn't there. Just the scent of your shampoo still lingering in the air. The habit of good morning died halfway off my tongue. In a house that feels too quiet, now the final song is sung. I walked into the kitchen, set the table for two. Then I stood there in the silence, just staring at the blue.
simplest of things that feel the most like stone, like realizing that the we has turned back into alone. And I'm learning how to breathe without you, one shallow gasp at a time, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a rhyme, for a life that's lost its center, for a heart that's lost its beat, walking down a lonely road on cold and heavy feet. It's like my lungs forgot their purpose, like the oxygen is thin. I'm just learning how to breathe the world at you, and let the world back in. The grocery store is a minefield of the things you used to like. I saw your favorite cereal and it felt like a strike. I'm relearning how to drive without your hand upon my knee, watching all the odd places become I used to be. Every sunset is a struggle, every morning is a fight, to convince my heavy spirit that I'll make it through the night. Inhale the absence, exhale the grief, wait for the moment that brings some relief. But the air feels like water, and I'm sinking so deep, with a suitcase of promises I couldn't quite keep. Yeah, I'm learning how to breathe without you, one shallow gasp at a time, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a rhyme, for a life that's lost its center, for a heart that's lost its beat, walking down a lonely road on cold and heavy feet. It's like my lungs forgot their purpose, like the oxygen is thin. I'm just learning how to breathe without you, and let the world back in. One breath, then another, count to 10 and start again. Just a man, woman in the mirror, learning how to live without
I woke up reaching for a hand that wasn't there, just the scent of your shampoo still lingering in the air. The habit of good morning died halfway off my tongue. In a house that feels too quiet, now the final song is sung. I walked into the kitchen, set the table for two. Then I stood there in the silence, just staring at the blue. It's the simplest of things that feel the most like stone, like realizing that the we is turned back into low. And I'm learning how to breathe without you, one shallow gasp at a time, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a rhyme for a life that's lost its center, for a heart that's lost its beat, walking down a lonely road on cold and heavy feet. It's like my lungs forgot their purpose, like the oxygen is thin. I'm just learning how to breathe without you, and let the world back in. The grocery store is a minefield of the things you used to like. I saw your favorite cereal and it felt like a strike. I'm relearning how to drive without your hand upon my knee, watching all the out places become a used to be. Every sunset is a struggle, every morning is a fight to convince my heavy spirit that I'll make it through the night. Inhale the absence, exhale the grief, wait for the moment that brings some relief. But the air feels like water and I'm sinking so deep, with a suitcase of promises I couldn't quite keep. One shot
count to 10 and start again. Just a man, woman in the mirror.